Hi, this is LK Love with Dating Diaries. We have another exciting show for you today. We have Alicia, who's here to share her stories. Can't wait to dive right in. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Alicia Bowen. I am 37, about to be 38 next week, and I live here in the Phoenix area, born and raised, Arizona.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
for having me.
So this is another episode of Dating Diaries. I'm glad you could come. So let's jump into it.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it, y'all.
Ooh.
So we've had some conversation off camera. We talked about kind of your dating journey and some of your bigger obstacles.
Yes.
And some of the things you mentioned was the blame game, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about that and what that means.
Oh boy, that's kind of somewhat of a loaded question, and I was like, how much time do we have?
We got some time.
So we got time. Okay, good. So honestly, when I talk about the blame game, I look at the hypocrisy out there in the dating world, and I say that I've witnessed it myself, but a lot of people have these platforms on social media, the Instagram, the TikToks, the Facebook, and they have their stories, and they have their own podcast. And I feel like it's men blaming women, women blaming men, and nobody's taking accountability for their own responsibilities and actions. And everyone's playing the blame game. Yeah, they all point the finger at each other. And I'll give an example, like just owning up to being honest, right? Let's start with the honesty. What are your true intentions when you're out there dating? Are you truly dating? Are you looking for just a friend? Are you looking for a friend with benefit? Are you looking for a long-term relationship? And then for those that genuinely want a long-term relationship, entertaining those that are just wanting to be friends or friends with benefits, and then vice versa.
I had a gentleman on the show that talked about women kind of wanting to know your intentions too soon.
Yeah.
You know? So, and you're saying that you want them to be honest when they're coming in as to what they want and what their intentions are for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of maybe conflicts unless I'm reading it wrong.
No, it's true. And that's absolutely right. It is a little conflicting because the same goes with sex too. It's like, when does this happen? When does it not happen? When do you say your intentions? When do you don't? Really, it should just flow. It really should. I don't go on a first date and say, what do you plan to do, for the next 3, 6, 10 months or something. I don't do that. But I want to know, do I even vibe with you at all? The first date, I just want to, it doesn't even match, does it flow?
Right.
And it's really, that's what dating is getting to know somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, I do try to put it out there a little bit more upfront, and I've lost people because of it, and it is what it is.
No,
that's
when
fine.
you say put it out there, what are you putting out?
I'm putting it out there that
and
when?
when?
That's a good question, and I've kind of tweaked it a little bit when I put it out there. I've been so forward as to when somebody messages me, hey, I want to get to know you. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't mind getting to know you too, but let's start off as friends.
But you say he's just a friend, and you say
they're like, you don't even want to give a good guy a chance. I'm like, goodness, I'm just saying let's start off as friends, see where it goes. Me personally, and I've changed over the years, but back in the day when I was dating, I went in there thinking this could be my future husband. I had all these expectations, and if it wasn't perfect, then it was a miss, right? That's not how you should go into a date.
Okay.
So now I go into the date, I'm like, you know what? When you start off as friends, there really aren't expectations there. I guess you could be yourself a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have these high expectations on being perfect yourself or looking for perfection.
Mm-hmm.
You're literally there just trying to see, is this person going to be a good person in my life? And even if it's not long term, at the very least, they will be a friend. So start off with just being friends and see where it goes.
Let me ask you with this.
Okay,
so starting off as friends, I'm kind of more of a traditional person when it comes to dating. So if you're starting off with friends, does this mean that you're going out Dutch? Does this mean that you're paying for half the date, they're paying for the other half of the date? Is it really strictly friends? Or is it, what does that look like for you?
So another reason why I have switched when I tell them what I'm looking for, when I started saying I'm just want to be friends, I am perfectly fine paying Dutch. I am okay with it. I am. I'm okay with it. Now I've had guys, and I told them I don't mind paying Dutch, and they're like, I got this, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate it, you know. Like they refuse to to let a woman pay, but I personally don't mind.
So you would pay the first date?
Yes, I would pay my half of the first date. Yes, okay. I probably wouldn't pay for the full date though. No. Okay. But yeah, no, I go out as a friend, and that's it. Now, if I am in a dating mode, where I go on, like I'm ready to be in a relationship type of mode, and I think maybe that's why I'm a little bit different right now. I just want to get to know people, be a friend, and I'm not looking for anything long term at the moment. So that's probably why I have that mindset, to be clear. Now, when I was going on dates and was on dating sites and wanting to be in a long term relationship, and the dating sites suck, by the way, and wanting to be in a long term relationship, then I did take more of that traditional route and let the man take the lead and pay the meal and everything like that. But what I realized is then there's this expectation on me to now give out because they paid for my meal.
When you're saying give out, what does give out mean?
They want sex. They want it, and they want it right away. Immediately. I even was on a date.
Sex comes with them paying for the meal?
They think sex comes with them paying for the meal. So I said, let me take that off the table. I'll pay for my own meal then because I don't think I shouldn't have to give out just because you paid for my meal. Again, dating is to get to know somebody. So if you feel like I owe you sex because you paid for my meal, then don't pay for my meal and get to know me then. Okay. And get to know me as a friend, and we'll start off at that pace. But a lot of guys don't want to do that. They don't want to start off, it's too slow for them. To start off as a friend, they want to go right into, they want sex. They want sex. And I'm not against sex, I'm not against it, but I don't want to just give it out to everybody that I'm talking to.
So you feel like kind of like the first night, if they're paying for the date, it kind of leads to wanting something in return from you.
I will say this, it's probably the toxic bad men that I went on dates with that expect that. Not all guys are like that. There are guys that are gentlemen. Okay. There are gentlemen out there, and they can treat a woman correctly and politely, and those are the ones that go on dates 2, 3, and 4. But it's those first dates, they make it very clear, and I go on those first dates, and I'm like, I'm not for this, and I don't talk to them again. And they're gone. They ghost me, I have no problem with it, or I'll say, like, I literally would have to tell somebody. I've told people on the first date, I'm not having sex with you tonight. And they're like,
because you were getting that vibe, kind of.
Not even the vibe. They came right out and said it.
Oh,
they came right out and said it. I said, I'm not doing this. This is what the dating is.
Now I'm so much better. And if my words don't come together, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding.
Baby.
Floating on the turnpike, headed to the west coast. I'll be back Chicago, but I need some rest though. Gun violence all around, what do you expect though? Liquor, drugs, and guns everywhere, like asbestos. Floating on the turnpike, headed to the west coast. I'll be back Chicago, but I need some rest though. Gun violence all around, what do you expect though? Liquor, drugs, and guns everywhere, like asbestos. Shit really treacherous out here. I don't give a fuck what corner, what block you spin. I don't reveal much, but my pop's so D. Won't tell you from which drug, 'cause it was not no weed. So much bullshit in the hood, but not Monique. There's 20 niggas outside, not one OG. Shit is real when you in the field. Use your imagination. Damn near everybody I know got bullet lacerations, even me. You shoot at me, I pay that fee. Shit, 'cause in the streets it's better to give than receive. I'm starting to think there's some truth to it, right? When they say life is a bitch, I really do. That's why she call it pipes with the dicks. Want the moon and the stars overseen by the gods. Floating on the turnpike, headed to the west coast. I'll be back Chicago, but I need some rest though. Gun violence all around, what do you expect though? Liquor, drugs, and guns everywhere, like asbestos. Floating on the turnpike, headed to the west West Coast. I'll be back Chicago, but I need some rest though. Gun violence all around, what do you expect though? Liquor, drugs, and guns everywhere, like asbestos.
Oh, I mean,